The Automatrix. The Automatrix.
The Automatrix.
The Automatrix.
The Automatrix will be
information.
Will be safe.
Will be directions.
The Automatrix will be wireless.
Will be free. The Automatrix will be everywhere.
Some people, when they hear the concept Automatrix, begin to shiver and they begin to fear that maybe the machines will take over. I think it's wonderful because it liberates us.
We are headed towards the Automatrix. Cars talking to cars, talking to roads, talking to traffic control centers, the worldwide vehicle web. And what that web will connect us to, above all else, is information.
We have to stop thinking about cars as merely transportation devices that take us from point A to point B, but rather think of them as being mobile information technology platforms.
Where we're headed is a world in which information is more and more embedded in the physical objects of our daily lives, in the environment, in the places that we travel through, and that creates a new role for the car.
Technically, this Automatrix is known as a telematic system, where cars communicate via digital wireless signals, much like the internet on wheels. In 2030, the world will have 1.6 billion drivers. Will highways and cities get choked with cars? Will we get stuck in the ultimate traffic jam? Not if we can communicate car to car, car to roadway, car to the network. Not if we have the Automatrix to clear up the congestion.
Traffic congestion in year 2030 is what wakes me up at night.
Frustration, road rage, people wanting to kill each other after a short period of time. There is just many things about traffic that build on you over time.
A vehicle that is smart would be able to interact with a smart corridor via sensors that are embedded at a strategic location along the corridor that could talk to the vehicle, discuss condition of the roadway. Imagine an urban area that has series of smart corridors that are all talking to each other.
Cars will become members in a worldwide network.
It's almost like an Automatrix in terms of the connectivity of the automobile with our everyday lives and everything that we're doing.
Cars locating wireless internet signals will require vehicle antennas that work consistently, perfectly. Whether it's satellite radio, GPS, or onboard wired and wireless systems, it's all part of the Automatrix. And the need to be precise with RF, or radio frequency wave testing, is critical.
This is the world's first vehicle-size, electronically modulated, spherical near-field antenna test system. Part of our job is to make sure that the antennas that we put on the car work as well as they can, and to make sure that when we put on different types of antennas that they don't start fighting amongst each other.
When your car operates in the digital realm, crossing the wrong signals can be devastating. At best, you might lose your onboard email connection or just get hopelessly lost. At worst, cars might literally end up driving blind. That's why Jana Lee Graham spends so much time testing RF signals.
When you look at our arch, we have 103 probes, and what they are doing is transmitting and receiving signals at all different elevation angles, just as if the vehicle was going up and down hills, or depending on what angle you are in response to the transmitting antenna.
So radio frequency, or RF communication, is always smooth.
The reason why we spin the turntable is to measure a second antenna parameter, and that is directionality. We would like all of our antennas to have a circular performance, so no matter what way you're driving, you can receive weak RF signals. Once we've completed an entire rotation of the turntable, we've then generated something that we call near-field data. This is in contrast to what would happen in the real world, where we'd have a satellite miles away from the vehicle.
Jana Lee takes her near-field antenna results and mathematically extrapolates real-world information, hoping for a high level of gain.
The higher the gain, the better the antenna is at measuring weak signals.
And why is this important?
It's hard to know what a